Hello. Um, so I have this idea, or I have this take where I think that we should stop busting our own balls. I think the life as it is for each one of us, it's already kind of difficult. It's already we are all, I don't know, facing a lot of challenges in our daily life. I mean, as long as you are not like isolated in the woods, we are always like running into some kind of trouble with like people, and there's always kind of drama circulating us and stuff like that. And a lot of people, those who are like empathic and those who they want to do good, but a lot of times what happens is they mistake their own discomfort or dislike as something bad, because they want to accommodate all the people, right? They see boundaries as something that's not good, right? Something that's making them look bad, or that makes them be a bad person. However, I'd like you to kind of flip the narrative and think about it. If you feel bad or if you don't feel good about a certain person or a certain event, like what makes you think that, I don't know, like why would you bust your own balls? Like I just don't get it. Like why don't you let other people do that? Why don't you let other people sit and think and reflect? And I'm not trying to like absolve anyone of any wrongdoing, because again, every situation is so nuanced and like multifaceted and stuff like that. But it's like you will benefit from being how do I say it? Being upfront with yourself and with others, and also you will benefit heavily from realizing where you are. Like sure, you want to be like a saint. Okay, fine. For the sake of the argument, okay, you want to be like a saint. You want to be forgiving everything. You want to be accommodating everything. Fine, but you are not there yet. And just by trying to cope in your head, by playing it down, by constantly like, no, it's fine. It's me. It's always me. The other person is doing right. Dude, you know exactly already that something makes you feel inside like you don't feel good about it, right? You just don't. It's okay. Like you have to listen to yourself. Like you want to be so good to others. Why don't you start being so good to yourself in the first place? Like just stop giving yourself such a hard fucking time. You're clearly already getting a hard time from other people, right? So like why would you jump in on a bandwagon and just like, I don't know, bust your own balls, like I don't know, it's just difficult to me. And then a lot of people, they don't want to realize that, I don't know, like they are uncomfortable with something. So they have two ways, right? To continue bitching and whining and keeping everything how it is, or do something about it. But like doing something about it doesn't involve busting your own balls, right? Doing something about it means confronting, right? Means putting an end to such an event or such a recurring situation, right? And that's, I think, where the difficulty lies. But it's like think about it in a perspective. Like, are you willing to suffer forever? Because that's not just one situation, right? It's who you are as a person. You let people do whatever they want, and then you blame yourself for it. Sure, I mean, blaming yourself has a certain rational seed, but only if you keep letting that happen again and again and again and again. I don't think you're flawed by design, because I feel like nobody's flawed by design, but people just choose to do terrible things. So it's like there's nothing wrong with with you as a person. It's just what you choose to do and what you choose not to do. You know? I don't know. Maybe it's too abstract here or stuff like that, but it's like I just think that how about instead of you busting your own balls, you just think for a second and like, hey, how about I let other people think about what they do? How about I give myself a break? How about I just remove myself from the situation which brings me so much sorrow or so much friction? Because, like, at a certain point, when you grow up in such circumstances where like drama is always there, you kind of start to interpret like absence of drama as something that's wrong. Like absence of drama, which when the things are quiet, you interpret it as like, it's boring or something's wrong, something's going on, because you are uncomfortable, right? Because you are not accustomed to it. So just like, if you want to be a different person, then you have to start doing different things, right? So I just say give yourself benefit of the doubt as much as you give other people that. Like, you absolve so many different people. You absolve all the people in the world of their wrongdoings, yet you are so harsh on yourself. Like, it doesn't add up. How about you start absolving yourself, And again, shitty people deserve to know that they're shitty, right? Let them learn. You cannot learn for them. You cannot teach them, you cannot learn them, but you can allow them to figure it out on their own, right? You do not have to baby anyone. I mean, maybe you can baby yourself. Maybe that's a better idea. Maybe that's a better thing to do. Anyway,